gameplay stream is exclusively
one or two abilities.
So these are like these ultimate powers that you can just. Of course, they cost.
They do.
There's significant cost involved.
Are we actually doing that?
Yes.
We're going through it now.
This is awkward.
We are.
When I sat down with Brian,
Erica, who's clearly already had too much to drink, our release manager.
Now, I want to talk about what's Halo War 2.
Well, what you need to know about Halo Wars 2 is it's an RTS.
And don't forget, this is an Xbox Play Anywhere title.
It is, absolutely.
You buy it on your console, you get the
both.
Windows 10 version. You buy it on Windows 10, you get the console version.
Which is really great.
I want to talk about Blitz. Blitz.
High action. Hundreds of thousands, really fast. What we wanted to do was look at it. I don't think players really understand.
We're really excited about Blitz.
Blitz.
I look at RTS, and if you take away like what can be intimidating, so you take away the base building, the resource collection, all of that stuff, and it's a really simple deck of cards. So it's just really straightforward.
We have a question from this thing called Twitter.
I've heard of that.
Pouty Muffin writes, super hyped for tonight with the release of Halo Wars 2. We'll be uploading my gameplay of it tonight.
Excellent.
So, they didn't really ask a question, though. It's
really more of a statement,
It's more
but
of a
I'm good with that.
statement.
That's a good statement.
Pouty Muffin, guess what? You don't have to be pouty anymore. Giving you an Xbox One S Halo Wars 2 bundle. We'll be uploading my gameplay of it tonight.
Excellent. Awesome.
Right?
Enjoy it.
Basics. What do you guys have going on here? Uh-oh, now what's going on here? Because I see him picking up a controller. Is he not going mouse and keyboard?
Well, you know, we do
Match
support.
can be won or lost right here.
Both are supported, Larry.
Okay,
so
good to know.
whichever works for you.
That's
if you want
right.
to go mouse and keyboard, you can. We also can use your Xbox One controller.
Cassie, Dan, you guys represent Creative Assembly that is new to the Halo franchise, but obviously the studio is not new to RTSs with Total War. Tell us a little bit about how that affected this partnership.
You know, right. Well,
Dan, legit. When you got the call that said, hey, you're working with 343, you're working with Halo,
Yeah.
what was going through your head?
when it broke to me that it was going to be Halo, it was, but
Guys, thank you so much for talking with us today.
We need visibility on these cloaked units, ASAP! Enemy spotted.
Now, I am here surrounded by the 405th, and I have been joined by our resident Cortana cosplayer, Sarah. You can see she is Cortana, absolutely. Oh, where's your microphone? What happened to it? It's okay, but we're going to talk to Sarah. Speaking of making awesome things, you did something very specific for Halo Wars 2. You actually put together an Aatrox's chain breaker. Tell me about that. I kind of want to see it. Tell me about it.
It's not quite to scale. It's only 4 feet. It's got a little bit of heft to it, but I made it almost entirely out of foam and PVC with some shatterproof Lexan.
I work with that all the time, so that's super cool.
Ooh.
You guys rock. Recently, we brought together a bunch of teams within 343 to take part in an impossible challenge, building an 848-piece Mega Construct set without any instructions.
Okay, your 15-minute starts now.
Let's take all the tiny pieces and throw them on the floor.
This is important.
Industrial strength toilet seat.
Kind of gave us a big thing to build here.
I'm building here. What are you talking about?
Team strategy! Team strategy! Team strategy? You won! Get your asses up here! This is a spirited place and a spirited team. How does sweet, sweet victory taste?
Like Kodiak.
Delicious.
That's a game
Kodiak.
reference. Sorry, I'm not sure that worked. It probably didn't actually. Sorry. Hi.
Hey, awesome. Guys, go and celebrate. Thank you so much. You get to keep this, by the way. This is all you.
All right.
And speaking of one more Mega Constructs thing, they recreated one of the Halo Wars 2 trailers block by block, and we have a clip for you to see right now.
The Halo Legendary Crate. I
Yes.
mean,
What's a Halo game launch without a massive amount of Halo gear, right?
I cannot think of one thing.
Exactly. If this is a little bit too big for you, we do scale way down with our Mega Constructs Halo Heroes lines.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just adorable.
Itty bitty. And it's great for
Exactly.
if you need to be portable with your toy.
Yeah, I mean, you
friends.
carry it in your pocket, whatever.
Yeah.
This season pass.
Every month, we're gonna do a deep launch of like who the leader is, like what the powers are,
Right.
what the units are. We want to make sure that before people play, they know what to expect. They know they can start their strategy. When we talk about Blitz,
Yep.
It's all about the strategy of like how you work with other units, other leaders, other things. So we want to give people as much information as they possibly can have, so that we build that anticipation right before that third Wednesday of the month.
Now, why is it for you? I mean, you kind of talked about why is it important to you? I mean, from a gamer and from a business perspective.
Well, I don't know. I'm a little old school in this fashion. It's people will talk about it, like, is it about monetization or whatever. I'm just like, I probably play, let me think, 10 to 12 hours a week.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess. I really love playing games.
Right. Performance based.
You need the performance base. That's awesome. That's what I use. That's a great
and
machine.
and it runs Halo Wars too, just fine.
That's good.
But anyways, do you have any final words you want to say for anybody before we go?
There was an incident on the U-Haul, and it did not go well for Atriox. And as such, there will be no cake.
So if you're in the Seattle area and you see a U-Haul on the side of the road and a lot of flies buzzing around it, keep driving.
It's Atriox. Stop by and pay tribute.